Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. All right, guys, I got up and did my workout, and well, I went walking. I did some stretching. It's hard for me to do like weights and stuff because I have a wrist issue here, and then my mobility. I hope that's gone after the cancer, but I need to do stretches. I need to work on it. I also had a knee surgery and didn't believe that it would heal, and then found out it was my hamstring that was tight. So I started stretching. I did some real good stretch today, so that means I'm not stretching. I did some real good stretch today. I have zero pain in my knee. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Father God, for baby Jesus. Zero pain in my knee at the moment. Let's see how long that lasts. Because sometimes I have zero pain. I'm like, is it gone? And then it comes back. I think it's my fault though. I left the refrigerator open. Yeah, I think it's my fault. I'm not stretching. But anyway, let me introduce myself. If it's your first time here, you're most welcome. My name is Ava, and I would appreciate it if you subscribe, watch my videos, and like as much as my video as you can. I would really appreciate that. And most of all, please subscribe and come back for some of my cooking that's gonna happen now. See what I'm eating. I have a weight loss journey going on. This channel is like a whole bunch of stuff going on all the time. Like I said, cooking, me working out and whatever. As you can see, I'm still in my workout clothes. It's a shorts that I got from Amazon, navy. And then I have this top that I bought in Brooklyn, a bra top. It's really hot here, guys. I think it's 90 something. I don't even know. It's just hot here all the time. I'm in Georgia, by the way. And this I have some stripes on the side, which is blue, red, white, and blue right here. And this is gray. So I figured since the navy blue is here, which is looking like black at the moment, but since the navy blue is here, I just put some navy shorts. And this is what I wore to go for my walk. Sports bra with got a little blue here as well, and the little polar man on there in blue, and red, white, and blue on the side, and then I'm wearing navy like I said. So this is what I wore this morning, and I'm not done with my workout, so I didn't shower yet because I'm gonna go back and walk. But I figure I'm gonna come on and show you how I used to make my protein shake. I haven't made a protein shake like this in a long time, but this is what I used to do daily. I'm gonna use raspberry today, but I used to do blueberry and spinach as my base in water, and then I would add protein powder or whatever else I feel like adding. Usually it's just the blueberry, half a banana, a cup of blueberries, 2 cups of spinach, and the protein powder. That's what it used to be, and it used to be daily. It used to be a must for me because at that point in my life, which was like 5.5 years ago, I used to do not that I haven't have, because I have blueberries. I have raspberry often, and I know that I need to be eating better, but I've been not on my grind like I should be. And some people would say, "Oh my God, you're too hard on yourself." I know my sister Janice would say I'm too hard on myself because she knows I get a lot of steps in every day. But let me, while we talk, get this done. Otherwise, the video is going to be an hour long. We're not trying to do that. We're trying to make the shake and start my husband dinner. It's 12:36 by the way, but I want to do that, get it going, because as soon as it look like it goes going in and out outside, because it looked like it's going to rain. Well, they say it's going to rain, but later. But the sun keep going in and out, so I'm feeling like at some point it's just going to be a long stretch of no sun, and that's when I would like to go for my walk. And plus, I'm trying to get my protein in because last week wasn't that good. I was messing up the week before, and the week before that I was kind of eating a lot of protein, maybe not as much as I want. It's rare when I get to the 160. I'd like to have 60 grams of protein a day, and I'm not doing that. I've been getting, sometimes it was 100 and something. Where's my phone doing that? His messages coming in. But anywho, yeah. So, yeah, I'm not getting the protein in that I want to get in, which is 160 grams a day. I'm not getting that. And then because I'm not lifting too, I'm so annoyed. I'm so sad about that, that I have these injuries that's causing me to not at least get protein in, right? Gotta do something. And I'm still walking. Sometimes, you know, life get busy. Like yesterday I only got 8,000 steps because my husband had a dentist appointment at 8. So I didn't want to get up and go try a walk, and then by the time I come back and to get ready and he's late for his appointment. Because you know, if you have an 8 o'clock appointment, you can't leave your house 8, and you can't start getting ready at 7, because you need to leave your house at 7:30, right? So you have to you have to get up, get the bed made, and brush your teeth, you know, and do all those good stuff. Get ready to go.
Tell me a little bit about your skin.
I don't know what's going on with this one, but yeah. So I'm washing my hands, guys, because I'm gonna take my hand in that spinach right now and get some spinach out to make my shake. Like I said, I'm talking and not doing it, so I want to get going with the shake while we talk, right? Nothing wrong with chit-chatting, but let's go. I want to stand here and just stand in front of the camera and chat and get nothing done while I could be drinking my protein shake, because I need to get in a lot of protein. Yeah, so this is my spinach, and if I'm gonna eat spinach raw, it has to be like, put spinach in a shake, it has to be organic. I'm not gonna put the regular spinach. I'm not saying I never eat it. I shouldn't, because I never used to. This is, I'm telling you, my life 5-6 years ago was everything was organic. But if I'm gonna eat organic, if I'm gonna make shake, it has to be organic. If I'm gonna cook it and I happen to have it and it's not organic, it's okay, but I'm not gonna eat it non-organic raw. Has to be organic. I'm gonna do raw. So what I used to do was just get some, give this a little rinse, even though I know I wash it good before I put it away. Blender. So I used to get a little water in the blender. I'm using tap water, by the way. You know what, talking about that, I think that my husband said I should order filter for a refrigerator. But I don't use it. I don't know what's wrong with me. I just use tap water. Oh, and at that point in my life, I never used tap water. I used to boil my water, which I'm going to put on some now. I used to boil my water. I never drink regular water. I used to drink boiled water. I never drink water out of bottles either. Girl, get it together. But at that time I wasn't married, so it was just me. Even though I had children, they're adults, so they take care of themselves. And it was just me, you know, responsible for myself. So I used to work, but I used to figure it out. I used to get up early because my job that I did, I take care of the elderly, and I live there with her, the lady I'm taking care of. So what I do, I get up at 6, and I'll bring the monitor, her to know when if she move and get up so she's safe, right? And I would go in the driveway with the monitoring her, so when she get up, because once she get up off the bed, it's gonna go beep 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 beep. So I could leave her in there. I'm not anywhere but on property. I'm in the driveway, so I'll leave it right there by the window, on the windowsill outside, and I would walk, and I would not stop until I get 10,000 steps in. And yeah, then I would go in and get her up and get her ready for the day. Give her water, shower her, feed her breakfast. And once I feed her breakfast and she's sitting down, now she's clean, fed, and she's watching TV. Now it's my turn. So I would go and take my shower and I would eat. But in the meantime, I'm drinking all sort of water. I made tea already. I drank tea before I walk with lemon. I have like hot water. Like I said, I used to boil my water. I empty that water that I boil in the night in a big 32-ounce jar, and then I would boil some more water. I would drink some, and then I would boil some more water, and I would put some, what you call that seed? Fennel seed in a jar. I don't like it, but I used to put some fennel seed in a jar. You do what you have to do, right? And I'll pour hot water and then cover it. So by the time I finish doing everything for her, I would just drink that down and get that in. So I got tea with lemon. I got that water plus water that I got when I came in from my walk that I drank. So I'm getting plenty of water, and at that point I still didn't eat. So now I would take my shower and I would go and make my nice organic oatmeal. So this is the spinach, guys. I would go and make my nice organic oatmeal, And no, I used to do the shake first. I used to do the shake to make sure I get some protein in. And I used to put tons of spinach in there too, guys, because I don't want my spinach to waste. I rather eat it all. And so this is it. See how full this is for spinach? I mean, the blade is in there, so it's not that, but it's a lot of spinach. And so we're going to put a piece of turmeric. I'm going to put this little piece. I'm going to just leave everything on there. I'm not going to peel it. A little more russet, that means more fiber. And guys, yeah, I used to do that. I used to drink this down with the protein powder, but I blend it first. Let me blend this. I'll be back. Okay guys, so that's the spinach all blended, and I'm gonna add a cup. This is a cup, but it's above it, but it's fine. This is 6 ounces of raspberries, and a cup of raspberry have 8 grams of fiber. Very important for weight loss, and that's one of my reasons why I love raspberry. I think I prefer I love all berries, but I prefer blueberries, but this has the most fiber. A cup is 8 grams of fiber, and this is above, so I'm looking at maybe I would say I'm gonna say about 11 grams of fiber. So I'm gonna add this to it. I'm gonna add everything and come back and tell you what's in it. I'm also gonna add spirulina. Let me come back and tell you what's in it, because once I turn on the blender it's gonna be too loud. So let me just make it and come back and then we'll talk about it. Okay guys, so my shake is finished. So let me tell you what's in there before I pour it, or while I pour it. Raspberry spinach, you know, that's spirulina, the turmeric, what else? Oh, protein powder for sure. We definitely have, because it's a protein drink, right? I use this one. This has 22 grams of protein per serving. Ice. Oh, and banana. So we have spinach, raspberry, half of a small banana, spirulina, and the protein powder, and the piece of turmeric you see me put in there. So, which is good for inflammatory turmeric, because us girls get bloated, you know what I mean? So that's good for, this is what I'm looking like. I'm not holding my stomach in or anything. This is what I'm looking like. Yeah. So the spinach will give us our vegetable and fiber. Oh. 1 second. Yeah, so I'm getting my nutrients and I'm excited about that. Getting fiber, which is very important. Fiber and protein. All the nutrients are very important, but those two, sometimes we don't get enough. Especially vegans. Protein, we don't get it, and we don't get enough fiber sometimes. Depends on what we eat. Some people, when they hear vegan, they just think, oh, you eat so healthy. Which is true if they see me eating this, but I can also eat donuts, chips, drink beer, drink alcohol, and you know that's vegan, because vodka or whatever is not animal based, but it's not good for you either. So being vegan, you can still be vegan and go up to 300 pounds. You know what I mean? We're not trying to do that, but it can happen. So you just have to be really intentional to get these in. That's why fiber, I mentioned fiber, even though I'm a vegan. So you think, oh, she get a lot of fiber. Yes, we do. But how much? You can eat for the day and only get 28. When you're trying to lose, or even 23, fiber is not in everything. You know what I mean? Not because it's plant-based, you're going to get, a ton of fiber. You can eat something that's plant-based and only have 2 grams of fiber. So if you eat 2 of that, it's only 4. And then you might have a protein shake that has how much fiber, like for instance this. Where is the fiber on here? This at 5 per serving. So you have this, that will bring you up to 9. You know what I mean? So if you're trying to get to 30, 40, you have to pay attention. So eating the raspberry give you heads up on that because it gives you 8 right there. And then I had a little bit more, so and this morning I had this, so I got, I had a protein shake already, which was a quick, just grab and go, no vegetable, no fruit. I just threw this and another product that I have in there that I think you guys saw already, or if you stay around, you'll see it. It have 11 grams of protein that I mix with this. It have 11 grams of protein, 11 grams of fiber, and 11 grams of something else. It's like 11, 11, 11, that product. And this has 22, like I said. So that one and this gave me 33 grams of protein this morning and 16 grams of fiber. So I'm ahead of the game with my fiber. So I'm over like, with this like 12 and 16. What that's 28 grams of fiber so far. Plus what's in the spinach. Spinach have fiber. It's not that much. I think it's 3 per cup, if I'm not mistaken, or it's 5. It's the protein. But anyways, it has protein. It has protein. The spinach has protein. Even the spirulina, I put 2 teaspoons, which is 4 grams of protein. So I'm getting my protein in. I feel good about it so far. So I think right now I'm at about 60 grams of protein. And yes, guys, I usually finish it when I used to make it, because that's the only way you're going to get all that spinach, all that raspberry. I'm not going to drink it all at once now. I'm going to put this aside and start cooking. But during the cooking, I'll be sipping on it. So that's how you're going to get the total amount of protein. You're going to get all that spinach. You're going to get all that fiber if you finish it. If you have half and give somebody else half, you have to consider that half of whatever protein. So if it's 30 grams of protein, you're going to get 15 and they get 15. So I always make it, even though it's a lot, I always finish it, because that's how I'm going to get all the things that I want to get from it. By the way, because I know you're going to stick around and like and subscribe and all those good stuff, this is the product I'm talking about. I give you 11 grams of protein, 11 grams of fiber. And guys, I call it 11, 11, 11 because it's 110 calories. And if you cover the 0, you get an 11, right? That's the perfect. I wish all food, I wish this was like that. I wish this have, you see how, I wish this have, a matter of fact, this, when it comes to calorie versus protein, is really good versus this. When it comes to calories, this have 110 calories, but 22 grams of protein. You're winning, okay? This brand. You're winning right here when it comes to protein calorie ratio. But this right here, when it comes to protein, calorie, and fiber ratio, yeah, so they're good products. They're both. Screenshot. Get these. If you're on a weight loss journey, get these. Start with these 2 right here. And yeah, guys, we're not perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm not telling you I'm over here a bodybuilder, but I'm working on me. And I used to be at 259, but I was pregnant, so I don't count it. But then after the baby was up and running around and walking and whatever, he's 31 now. I went to my doctor's appointment when my baby was like 2.5, and she said 257 on the scale. So that is what I count. I don't count the 259 because I was pregnant. And I said to myself, but girl, my boob is swollen. This was the one I had the cancer in. I have lymphedema in my breasts. I don't like to own that, but so that it make it swell up so it will look a little bit more heftier than this one. That's why if you see it looking a little hefty, it's because I have lymphedema a little bit in the arm and in my boob. But I don't own it, and I'm good. And I have to keep it real. I haven't been doing nothing for months that I'm supposed to be doing, like 3 months that I'm supposed to, except for a little bit of massage. I did do a little bit of the massage I'm supposed to do, but I'm supposed to be wearing something on my arm during the day and something on my arm when I sleep, and I'm supposed to be wearing like this big thing. It's huge, that I put on, and it would soften the breast and to just look relaxed and look like this. And I do need to wear, I want to wear it, and I do need to. So, I don't have all this water in my body, because it will help to push things along, because my body don't release the water like it should. But anywho, yeah, back to the shake. Like I was saying, I'm not a bodybuilder or anything, but I was coming from 257. I'm no longer 257. I never been 257 twice. I never went back all the way to 257. So I always say I'm proud of that because he was 2 years old. He's 31. He just turned 31. So it's been a good 29 years. I never went back to keep it off and not go back to it, even though I'm still overweight. It's a big deal for me. I'm excited because a lot of people lose weight and gain it back in a year, gain it back in 6 months, 2 years. So for 29 years, I lost this weight that I lost, and I never went back to 257. I'm still struggling, and it's a fight every day. And then, like I said, 5-6 years ago, I was only 8 pounds away from my weight loss goal that I wanted. I never got there because I ended up getting cancer like 3 years ago. I'm gonna put these away because I'm just chatting again. I had the cancer, and guys, I didn't lose weight. I gained 31 pounds. So I went back up. That's also after I met my husband, and he started baking for me and introduced me to Indian food, and so I started gaining weight then. They call it love weight. Has nothing to do with love. It's got to do with we dating, we going out, we eating, and introduced to food, and then he likes to feed me. So he's like, not because he wants to hurt me. That's his way of showing, how I care. Oh, you getting one food? No, get two. So when I'm at work tomorrow, because I would stay at his house sometime. When I'm at work tomorrow, you have food. Get another one. Don't you want soup? And I'm like, yes, yes, yes. And then you go home and you bake for me, and I would just be, or buy my favorite treat that I used to buy once a month. You will buy like 12. You'll buy a year supply, and I'll eat it in a week. So that's how the weight gain started. This is kind of tart but good at the same time from all that raspberry. Oh, and don't forget the vitamin C that we're getting from the spinach and the spinach and the raspberry, and also the banana give potassium. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna get started cooking, and what I'm gonna make, the water is already in the pot. I'm gonna make what we call brown provision. This is green banana. It's been sitting in the fridge, so that's why it looks dark. If I didn't put it in the refrigerator, it would have turned ripe. And we have plenty of ripe banana. I might even make some cookies, some chocolate chip banana cookies today. I'm not gonna say, but I'm definitely gonna cook this for sure. So this is what I'm gonna put in the pot, and this is a piece of yam that I'm gonna add to it, and then sweet potato. And I know some of you might not be used to this type of sweet potato, but this is a sweet potato. A lot of Jamaican might say Jamaican sweet potato like we own it, but this is a sweet potato we eat in Jamaica. This one, I don't remember what they call it here, batata something with a B. I mean, I don't know, but this is it. And yeah, so I'm gonna cook that, and I might even make dumplings, but I might just do this and make chicken for my husband, and not adding a dumpling to keep the carbs down, because this is a lot of carbs. Even though it's old food, I know my husband would love some dumpling. I would too, I'm not gonna lie, And then another thing I wanted to make to go with this for me, I'll see how I feel, because I keep saying I might, because oh, and then I didn't cook the callaloo. If you guys watch the other video, see, we picked callaloo from our garden that my husband planted, and I want to cook that too. So I have to cut that up, and it's a process, because with this, let me show you. With this, you don't just cut it up like spinach. You have to take the outer shell off. You have to take this off, otherwise it's like not edible. It's hard to chew. You'd have to be like, you don't enjoy eating it if you leave this on, okay? And we're not cooking for pigs, we're cooking for humans, so we need to take it off. So you have to strip it, and then I have these things to peel, and so this is why you hear me ifing, I might do this, I might do that, because none of it is a must. Once I cook this, and I make the chicken, he's gonna eat it, and he will be fine. I mean, adding dumplings and making this is another job. So, and this I need to get done because we picked them yesterday, but I sat them in water. That's why they're still not looking, they're not droopy. If I left them out like that, they would be droopy. So either you put them in water or you refrigerate it. So I'm going to get started by, since I already put the water on, I don't know if you can hear that little sound. I'm going to put this away, wash this, and I'll come back and show you the process. Yeah, see, this is what I used to do. And then you just finish it off. Let me put a smidgen of water in it so we kind of get everything. So we don't waste nothing. No protein, no veggies. Try to get everything in there. And yeah, this will sit here and I will sip on it and it will get me through making dinner. Oh, and I have to eat my Brazil nuts and give my husband. It's like our little pill, but in the old form. This is for, so we get spirulina, and spirulina is good for your thyroid if you have thyroid problem. And we don't eat much. He's gonna be excited. It's a small treat, but we like it. You don't need to eat more than 2 to get enough spirulina, 2 or 3. But because I'm on a weight loss journey, I usually do 2. I'm gonna give him 3. He's sitting on the porch eating watermelon. He did a lot of yard work today. So, and I washed laundry and he was upstairs folding them. Teamwork. Cause see, I'm gonna make him dinner. I don't eat chicken. I eat this though. The provision, this is for us. This chicken is for him. I'm gonna make that. And like I said, I also want to make some vegan curry goat. And I know for some people it's like, vegan curry goat. It's plant-based. It's a process. So this is why I'm so iffy about it. Because I do have some brown stew tofu I made yesterday that I can eat to get some protein. And eat this vegetable where I made the kalaloo with this and put with that. I can do that, right? So, but if I'm feeling froggy, once I start cooking, sometimes I just start cooking everything, and then you see the stove full. When you saw my video yesterday, you saw that I made cabbage. I made cabbage and corned beef for him, cabbage for me. I cooked some rice, and I made plantains. So we had a couple of pots going. So I don't even have to cook today. My husband is fine with eating what we have, but I promise him, because he loved this, I promise him that I'll make it for him today. So he don't even know that I'm gonna make chicken. He just know that I promised him this yesterday, and I'm gonna cook. All right, so I'll be back to show you the process, guys. Hey guys, I was on the phone with my best friend, chatting. The protein shake done, and the dinner actually is done as well. Let me show you. Not quite, because I like to use this to pick up the pot. I should have used this. Ooh. The steam got me. Anyways, let's get into it. I'll do a 5 minutes to finish. Let me show you guys. It's not a lot of kalaloo. It's a good amount. Kalaloo cooking and ground provision. I'm trying to turn the lights on and it's not coming on well. So there we go. Ground provision, and hope I don't burn myself this time. Hold on, let me take this cover off or I burn myself again. Add enough. So this is my husband's stew chicken, because I don't eat it, and this is the ground provision, the yam, the sweet potato, the corn, banana, and then we have the calorie cooking. And remember, I told you guys if I feel like it, I was gonna make some like a vegan curry goat, and what I used to do is this. And it look like powder, but once I'm finished, you guys will see that it will look like meat. So I'm gonna use, of course, garlic powder, turmeric, onion powder, you know, seasoning, and so it could taste like meat. So even though it looked like flour, and just if you taste it right now, so it's gonna taste like bleh. powder on your mouth. Like, what is this? Maybe if you get gooey in your mouth. So I don't advise tasting it like that. But once I put it together, I'm gonna put it in the bowl. Right, some of this. And guys, this is 120 calories, give you 24 grams of protein. So if I double it, the portion, I will get 48 grams of protein if I can eat the whole thing. And yeah, and there you use seasoning of your choice. You know, onion powder, garlic powder, whatever. If you're Jamaican, whatever you put in your curry goat, you're gonna put it with this, right? And then you're gonna add water, and then you're gonna make it, and it's gonna be a dough, like when you're making dumplings. But then you're gonna cut it and separate it, cut it into goat, cook it. If you have a pressure cooker, put it in there. I have a crock pot, put it in there, because otherwise, if you just boil it or put it in the oven, or put it, you know, you wrap it in paper, put it in the oven. But if you put it in the air fryer and put it for half an hour, it's gonna be tender. If you just do it in there for 15 minutes, it's gonna come out a little chewy, but okay. But I want it to be tender, so I'm gonna put it in there for about half an hour, and then I'm gonna make the gravy outside of that, not in the pressure. This is just a softening. Cook it and steam it and soften it, and then but the flavor is gonna be locked in because I'm gonna put it in the mixture before. So then my onion and stuff, you know, you put in your goat meat, everything is gonna be done on the stove like a gravy like, and then I add this to it when it's finished. Okay, so that's the process for this. But once I get the dough, I'll show it to you what it looked like. But let me get start on this, and actually pay attention to my callaloo, because let me turn it down. Not trying to have it burn veggie. Yeah, so that's it. So if my husband, when he get up, he's sleeping. When he wake up, if he's hungry, he can go ahead and start. I can make him a plate because I'm done, and it's 3 o'clock. But I am not gonna eat until I take a walk and complete my 18,000 steps for the day or more, if that happen to happen naturally. But my goal is to make sure I get my 18,000 steps. And so far, I think I'm at maybe, here's my phone, let me look, maybe 14, if I'm not mistaken. Give me a second. Let me check on this. Maybe at 14,000. Maybe. Not sure. Okay. Turn it down and it's covered. Let me check the steps so you can get the update on where I'm at with my steps. But I would love to do that first. My friend just sent it. Well, she didn't just send it. She said she been sent it. I just saw it. Look at her daughter. Gorgeous. So beautiful. Isn't she? Birthday girl. Yeah, she love blonde hair like her auntie. Yeah, she's very pretty. Let me get to the steps. Oh, I'm not at 14 almost. Well, it's just strange. 14,097. So I just need like 4,000 steps. Little under 4, but just say 4. That's easy peasy. One walk, you know. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, so I'm just waiting for the sun to subside a little, because it's really, let's check the weather, see where it's at. Okay, Google, what's the temperature outside?
It's 91 degrees in Grovetown right now.
91. It's hot. But I'm not scared of a little heat though. I could go do it, but I'm cooking. So once I finish cooking, I'm hoping that it will be under 90, at least, you know, 87 or something, and the sun will subside a little because it's supposed to rain at 7. So I'm thinking it should be, it was going in and out. The sunlight was going some, you know, but only for a few minutes, 2.5, 3 minutes, and then the sun would come back out. So every time I saw it get bleaky, I'm like, oh, I can go. It's getting cool. It's cool. You know, there's no sunlight. It comes back. So, but I'm busy doing this. So it's okay. Let the sun do what it do. I'm not complaining. Grateful of the opportunity to have sunlight. That's how it is outside, if you can see. Yeah, that's my backyard. Anyways, let's get into making this. And yeah, and I'll be done cooking. Then after my walk, I'll sit and watch a little YouTube and eat my dinner. But I'll come back and I'll show you the process, take you through the process of the, you know, the I like to measure it because I know a quarter cup give me is this a half a cup? Yeah, a quarter cup give me hold on.
You guys live.
Someone's at the door, the Lexus dealer. Except for a garage, so we can just use the car to open it instead of the garage car opener. I'm having some pumpkin seed, 9 grams of protein, 180 calories. I did not start my meeting because of course you guys are the door now. So, alright. But just want to show you that I'm eating more protein and fiber.
Here the law offices of Tiny D. Jefferson is
the fiber is only 2. But that's what fiber is. Fiber is not plentiful, so that's why you get a little bit from here and there. But I definitely will get enough today. Not concerned at all. This thing has 0 fiber. It's more of a meat. It's like a meat. You know, just like you eat beef and have no fiber. It has no fiber. But I'll be back to show it to you. Okay, guys. This is what it looked like. It's actually gonna end up tasting like meat. I put garlic powder, onion salt.
Perfect. And we're gonna have to get out of
black
here.
pepper.
I'll back us out. Look at that. That is he's the owner.
So I'm kneading it. I add water to it, of course. This might look small like this, but when it's cooked, it's gonna triple or at least 4 times the size that it is. So, yeah. I find that some people let it sit, but I find that since I discovered I can do it in here, man, life has been grand. It's been really good. Yeah, I don't have to wait. I just cut it up and put it in the Instapot, and the Instapot soften it up. Right now it's like soft, but if I just cook it regular, steam it on the stove or boil it or put it in the oven, it's come out rubbery. But I find that once I put it in here, tenderize like I want it. And then all I have to do is just start cooking up my, my potatoes and, cooking my seasoning, like onion, we put potatoes in the curry goat and stuff like that. Yeah, he likes sneezing now. Yeah, from the seasoning. And then, of course, pepper. I'm going to make it the same way I would make curry goat. Except with curry goat, you don't do this. You just season it. Well, you do season it, but it's a different look. But you can compare the two. One is vegan, one is an animal, okay? One is plant and one is animal. So it's going to look different. But it's given the same color. Alright, let me put this in when it comes out before I put it in that gravy mixture, when it comes out from the the Instapot, I'll show it to you, okay? But everything else is finished. I have some bananas that's very ripe, and we had 5. My husband and I are not going to eat 5 bananas in a couple of days, and they're going to get mushy. So I'm trying to make some chocolate chip banana cookies instead of banana bread. So hopefully this is going to turn out lovely. I always make banana bread, and I could just put this in a pan now and make banana bread, but I want to make cookies. I hope it's going to turn out right. I'm wondering if I should make protein chocolate chip by adding some protein powder. Yeah. I don't know.
The 911 caller, who also happens to be Sushi's hairdresser. She has a lot to share with investigators about why she made that call.
I'm gonna put some protein powder because why not? Protein. And fingers crossed that these are gonna turn out lovely. So I'm just gonna put a serving of this. One more, and that will be a serving, because 3 of these little scoops is a serving. I'm watching something on YouTube. They're looking for a child that they said accidentally shot himself in the head, but nobody can find him. But his mother told people that her son shot himself in the head. So now they reported to the police, and man, it's going on and on and on. I don't know what's going on. Why is this happening? But it is. Oh boy. I just throw everything in there, guys. I throw flour, sugar, protein powder, you just saw that, a bunch of chocolate chip, some oat milk, a little bit of oil. Yeah. So, and I don't want to over mix it too. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's my little mixture. I can taste it because there's no egg in it.
So then I cut her hair.
It's good. It's good. I didn't put any salt, so I guess it's going to be salt free. Or should I just sprinkle a little bit over it? But I don't want it to go in one place, so I got to do that. Okay. That's it. That's it. Fingers crossed these come out nice. Okay. I don't want to over mix it either, because it's looking kind of gooey. Okay, but it was good. It tastes good. So let's get some parchment paper. The stove is already preheating, so I'm gonna get some parchment paper and put it on the cookie on the thing, and then I'm gonna get them in there. Once it wait, did I turn it on? Oh my god, I thought I said it, but I didn't press start. Man.
Decent ice in there. Wow.
Let's put it on 375.
This cooler depressing me now.
And then, yeah, now it's on. Man, I'm so mad. And why is it so hot in here? I thought the oven was on because it's hot. Let me check this AC. I'm coming.
She got her on December 23rd.
Mm-hmm.
She got her hair cut. Did she say anything that day?
Yeah, I'm coming down.
It had to have been that day because we don't talk on the phone.
Yeah, that's why the oven was on. All the heat was coming from what I'm cooking. Almost finished with my vegan vegetables, by the way. But I decided to make, because the bananas are in here. I was going to make a banana bread, and I was like, I'm tired of making banana bread. Let's make some cookies.
She going through it real bad. I'm like, what's going on? She's like, she was going to the store. She said her friend from Chicago. She went to the store, and when she went home,
I'm so annoyed that my
when she walked in
the
the
oven
house,
wasn't
her
on.
fucking kids that shot her son. She said in the head, son in the head, and I'm like, you know, I'm behind her doing it now. She's like, the kids in the head.
You're hearing that story on TV?
While she was
On
going
YouTube?
away to the store,
But anywho, I'll be back. Let me get this together and come back and show you what's going on. Big ass cookies. That's what these are. They're big. I'm just hoping that they're gonna come out lovely, and my husband who love bread and sweets are gonna love them. They have baking powder in them, so I'm thinking they're gonna be bigger than this. Okay, so, and they're already big, so maybe I should make 12 instead of 6. But yeah, this is my cookies. I'll stick them in the oven as soon as it's 375 to the 260. If it had worked before, they would have been, it could have been there, but I didn't know it didn't start. But anyhow, I'm making these cookies from scratch with no recipe, and the ingredients are fine. It's the ingredients that I eat all the time. It's just that they're not something I ever made. I make banana bread, so I don't know if they're gonna come out like bread, like a nice cakey banana, which is fine. But I was looking for a little crispiness on the edge or something. I don't care, as long as they taste good. And my husband loved them. We're fine. You know what I mean? I think they will be. Anyways, let me get this thing open now, and let me use one of these because might be too hot.
I want to say she said for not calling the police or something. Yeah, not reporting it. Yeah.
Okay. Let me show you what's going on so far.
She really didn't say nothing else about it.
That's my vegan curry goat. Very tender. I'm gonna put it in here. Let me get it together and I'm gonna come back and show it to you. Okay guys, this is what my vegan curry goat is looking like. Got some potatoes and carrot in there. And Ubby chicken, brown stew chicken wings. Callaloo homegrown. We grow this in our backyard and I cut it up, strip it, cut it, cook it. And then we got the bananas, yam, sweet potato, and corn over here. Yeah, that's what's going on. Cookies are in the oven. Cookie banana bread type cookie. So even if it come out like I said, like a banana bread, it's fine. It's banana bread, right? Yeah. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But I feel good about it. That they're gonna come out nice. And need to put a light bulb in my oven because I can't even see what's going on. It's out and I keep forgetting. You know, you don't remember until when you're ready to use it. So I can't even. Oh yeah, I can see them. They're getting really big. So I wouldn't be surprised if they come as one big cake, flat cake on there, which is fine. Like I said, it's just the flavor. Okay. Yeah, just the flavor we're concerned about. We just want it to taste good. That's not even important. And a matter of fact, if it's flat like that, it's cool quicker, so you can eat it quicker, right? Yeah. So, yeah. So I guess when that's ready, I'll show it to you, and I'm gonna start. I don't even know. I've been moving around. I'm gonna mop this kitchen floor. I've been moving around, so I don't know if my step went up much. Let's check that out. But I'm about to start marching there. It's almost at 15,000. Remember earlier I showed you it was at 14 and a little bit. So I guess moving around I got up to that much. Because I haven't sat down this whole video. I've been just in the kitchen cooking, washing up, throwing out my big bouquet, and I saved a little bit from what was, you know, still good. The rest I took outside. And yeah, so this Abby, it's time for new flowers. So I'm gonna just put these things away, guys, and I'm gonna take those cookies out when they're ready. I'm gonna check them at in 20, because since they're that flat, it shouldn't take that long, right? What do you think? Or 25? Maybe I'll wait 25. I'll just keep watching them through here. I don't think they'll burn if I wait 25 minutes. So I'm gonna wait 25 minutes instead of 20, and I'll come back and show you that, and actually show you my meal, because I might eat, because I'm gonna go over there and just march in place and see how far I can get, because I'm trying to get, like, I have my watch on and I'm trying to get like 18,000 steps. I mean, if I get more, because I'm definitely gonna take an evening walk, but I want to eat. I'm hungry, so I think as soon as, matter of fact, I'm gonna eat. I'm not waiting for the cookie. I can eat the cookie when I come back, because it's 5:14. If I have my dinner now and then take my walk in another hour and a half after dinner, can come back and have dessert, you know? Because it's still hot outside, guys. It's still hot. Let's see what it is. And I'm hungry. I've been working. I've been on my feet all this time. Because there's time where I pause the video, so it might be an hour-long video, but it's been longer. See what the temperature is right now. Okay, Google, what's the temperature outside?
It's 91 degrees in Grovetown right now.
So we're gonna wait for it to cool down. I'm gonna go ahead and eat my dinner so it can settle in my stomach. Let me dish it out and show it to you so it can get settled. My husband went to Home Depot for about an hour ago and he hasn't been back yet. So, and I'm not gonna wait for him. I'm hungry because all I had was pumpkin seed and the shake. Two shake. I make two shake. I told you I made one before and then one with the vegetable and then the pumpkin seed. Your girl hasn't been eating, so I need food. Let me put this food in a plate and show it to you. I don't think I show you my food. I was so hungry. I went over there and sit down at the table. But I have the curry goat that I made, the callaloo, green banana, sweet potato, and yam.
Okay, so we think
I'm hungry, guys, and it's delicious.
Yeah, so some kids, we think adults are putting them up to stealing stuff.
Yes. It's the same car every time. Drops
And I
them
ate a
off,
piece of
they
corn
do
already.
it, and then it comes back around.
So
and
it's
picks
two
them up.
banana, piece of yam, piece of sweet potato,
Pictures of her in the store.
and the corn that I cut in 4
We have pictures
pieces,
of her in the store.
and the callaloo. So good. and the cookies smell amazing. Okay, so yeah, so I'm gonna eat this, and then I'll check on the cookies if they're ready and show them to you. But I forgot to show you my food. I don't know if I did. I don't think so. I think I just dish it out and went to sit down. Anyways, let me go enjoy the meal. It's amazing, guys. No complaints. Everything, nothing is salt, nothing is, it's just good. Let me go dig in. Okay, guys. I didn't even sit down to eat. I was standing there. I was like, this smells done. I put the food down. I said I was going to sit down and eat, but I put it down and come and check on them. And they're giving like nice big banana bread. And I think we're going to enjoy these. And yeah, they look great. Yeah, your girl be cooking, okay? Your girl be cooking and baking. I'm excited about these. So they'll cool down. Because I'm not going to eat any now, but they're large. They're big cookies. Yeah, they're looking like some cookies that my stepdaughter brings to me sometime. Every now and then I have to tell her. They're like 800 calories per. The ones she brought me. These are not that much, I don't think, but they're very. One is enough. Okay, if you eat one, that's like actually enough, but I'm not going to lie. My husband and I will eat one. Okay, so yeah. That's it. That's all, guys. I'm going to close out the video and go sit and enjoy my dinner. And I'll see you in another one. That's why you should subscribe, like, and all those good stuff. Oh, and if you want to know what was in the banana cookies, I put some sugar. I didn't have vegan butter, so I used oil because I was going to use the real butter that I have in there. Because I'm vegan and I want to add some. So I used the oil, the sugar, flour. Excuse me. And I can't tell you what order and their measurement because I was just throwing things in the bowl that I know work together. So it's oil, sugar, flour, chocolate chip, of course, banana, because that's the main thing. And baking powder. Did I say baking powder? So flour, baking powder, sugar, banana, flour, of course, you know. Same stuff you put in banana bread. I just didn't use any eggs and I didn't put any regular butter. I used some oil because I didn't have vegan butter. Yeah. These might become a staple because this looks like a typical thick one of them. But yeah, because I use what you call that? The parchment paper. Okay. Let's see if I can open one. Hope it's good.
She's gonna, at least for now,
I'm not supposed to do that. I'm supposed to let them cool, but I wanted to show you that they turned out. Yeah. Look at the chocolate chip. I had more chocolate, but should I throw everything in there? Make it really ooey gooey. But it's okay. I might end up making more. I have 3 bananas over there. Look at the chocolate on my finger. Let me go eat my dinner. And thank you for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, and come back and miss your girl. Bye.